Hey you guys, so I had a special request asking about the best biceps, triceps workout. Unfortunately, there's a lot of different things that you can do for the bis and tris. There's not one exercise that's the best. There's not one that's the worst, but I do want to stress the importance of doing things single-sided. When people work out with me, I think they get kind of annoyed because I'm so adamant on doing things single arm or single leg or both, balancing on one leg, doing one arm, but everything goes back to the core. When you're doing things on one leg, you are stressing and tightening your core. When you're doing things on one side, you're always going to keep everything in balance, because when you're sitting on a machine at the gym, if you see people that sit down, they're doing the bicep curls, 15 reps, and then they're walking over to the next, and they're doing the tricep press downs, they're going back. It's just, you're kind of treading your wheels there, or turning your wheels. It's just, you're going to get a lot more out of doing things a little bit more unconventional, especially isolating it and doing things single arm. You're also not going to overcompensate for any kind of injuries, or if you're weaker on one side than the other. If you're sitting on a machine at the gym, you're never going to balance it out. You're always going to overcompensate, whether you know it or not. If it's just one bar that you're lifting and your right arm is a lot stronger, without you knowing it, you're going to be using that right arm a lot more than the left. So overall, everything's going to be somewhat imbalanced, and the whole goal here is to make everything balanced. That way your gait isn't off, you're not overcompensating, on one side for the other. So I'm going to show you today back-to-back exercises that I typically do in my workout. So for the biceps and triceps, I do a lot of different things. I definitely don't stick to one day. Tuesday isn't my biceps triceps day. Monday isn't my chest back day. As people ask me, what day is your day for this? And I don't have a day. And no one should really get caught up in the same exact day for the same exact muscle group, because you always want to shock the body. So I keep getting sidetracked here because I want to give you guys as much information as I can. But I have a 15-pound dumbbell here. So I would go, first I would do just a palm up bicep curl, okay? And again, usually when I'm at the gym, I try to balance on one leg, just because you're getting 2 for 1. You're working your core and you're working your bicep. So from the side, you always want to just keep your elbow locked in. You should never be coming up here when you're doing curls. I'll see people doing this and they're using their body as momentum. You should not be moving any part other than your arm. So elbow locked in and you're curling up, okay? So you're doing that. I usually do 12 reps personally, so I'll do that. And then I can typically go heavier on hammer curls. So right after I'm done with that, I'm gonna do a different variation of the curl. I'm gonna do a hammer curl. So my palm is facing in now. Again, from the side, curl it up. You keep it locked in like that. So 12 reps here. If you need to drop your weight, that's fine. If you can stay with the same weight, that's fine too. But I'll start, so again, 12 with the right arm. Drop your weight if you need to. 12 hammer curls. And then to get the triceps, I'll go lighter, and then I'll do a kickback. So from the side, and sometimes I'll put this leg up and I'll do my kickback like that. But even if you have the foot down, you're keeping your elbow locked in. You're only extending from elbow to hand right there. And just keep it very isolated, nice and controlled. So you're doing 12 to 15 kickbacks. When I'm done, I go back, and then I go back to the other side, 12 reps, palm up, and then flip to the hammer. Keep it locked in at your side. Each time you want to make sure that you're not swinging. And then you're going to drop down and do your kickbacks. Elbow locked in. So typically, every exercise of mine I will do single-sided, whether it's if I'm doing legs, I'll do single leg exercises, single arm exercises. Even with my delts, I'll do things like a single arm press and with like a plank on that hand, which I'll kind of incorporate different things in here and there, and I'll make some different posts to give you guys different ideas. But for the arms, that's one of my favorites. And if I'm at the gym, I'll try to incorporate some cable exercises and show you guys. But at least for today, just so you guys know the importance of doing dumbbells, doing things single-sided to make sure that you're not overcompensating with, your dominant arm. So 12 reps, you can do 15, 3 sets. I always recommend a minimum of 3, maximum of 4. But again, you're doing all 3 on the same arm and then switch all 3 on the other. Okay? So Linda, I hope that helps you, and I will keep posting as much as I can. Have a good day, guys.